The Dallas Mavericks arriving at the building earlier today. There's no lack of focus among that group. Leisurely way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Kick back and tune in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. So here's Dallas' starting group. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Josh Green out there with Derrick Jones. And it's Lively in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Bucks, the heavyweights for this team, Middleton and Giannis at forward. Damian Lillard out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. Heading towards the end of the season, Brent. How you feeling about this year's play-in tournament?
Super excited about the NBA. I mean, you think about the NBA, the highest level where it's win and you stay in kind of games. That's the kind of stuff that the league and its fans have been craving for years.
And the second free throw is good. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Following the score by Milwaukee. Pass to Lively. Lillard against Doncic. This is the 3. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Beasley with it. For 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Really has a nice stroke as Beasley's jumper is able to fall.
Doncic passes to Jones. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Irving against Beasley. Chalk up 2 there.
Irving is so difficult to stay with in the pick and roll. The moment he gets that kind of room, he's going to pull.
Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Jones. Antetokounmpo. Bam.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Pass to Jones. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Outside Irving. This one for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
For 3, here's Lillard. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. For Dallas, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Inside, Irving. And good. Off the lead pass that time. Irving's got 5 now.
They're making the most of that inside opening. That's almost too easy for Kyrie.
Here's Lillard. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
The Mavericks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Irving, the pass to Lively. Lillard against Doncic. Over Lillard. Doncic, no good.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get. Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Green, and good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And Doncic hammers it home.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Remember, it was the steal of Luka igniting the break.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Crowder comes in for Chris Middleton. Connaughton, he's checked in for Beasley. And it's Beverly in for Damian Lillard.
Even with a hand in his face, that means Giannis in a good rhythm on that particular shot.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Washington. 4-3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
From the top of the key, Beverly shot off.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
Well, Grant, how do the Bucks put the pieces back together and make a run at another title?
Well, the hope is this new coaching staff will unlock some new wrinkles and find ways to keep their offense from stalling in the clutch.
Exum's checked in for the Mavericks. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Connaughton passes to Portis. Up top, Crowder. Yet to see a basket. It's good.
Getting bumped after the shot. No problem for Jay Crowder.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
The Maverick leading. Pass to Washington. Now here's Hardaway. 44 seconds left in the first. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Exum. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Hardaway. Antetokounmpo. That's good.
Defensively, you got to try and build a wall against Giannis and cover the paint. Too much to handle inside.
Hardaway, a good look. Nails the wide open jumper.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in the groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Hardaway Jr. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
How is it that Giannis always seems fired up? I mean, this guy has a true enthusiasm for the game and for competition. He just delivers night in and night out. That's what makes him the star.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
on the court right now for the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Maxi Kleber out there with Green. And it's Powell in at the center position. Kind of amazing that Lillard wasn't a big-time prospect out of high school, Brent.
Well, size had a lot to do with that, BA. And then Damian Lillard, it's hard to scout will. And he certainly has loads of that. Not many guys have a feel for the game like Dame does. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. He has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo says his greatest challenge lies within. He said, quote, "I don't compete with others. I just compete with myself. Every other night it's going to be another great player, but I just try to be consistent, have fun, enjoy the game, create art, and be the best I can be."
Artistry. I like it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Doncic. Bucks getting their last shot to go. Lillard outside. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And there's the lob. And Powell with the stuff.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Doncic passes to Kleber. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Lillard against Kleber. The shot by Lillard, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
The Bucks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Lillard looking around, up and over Doncic. And the Bucks missed again. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Irving. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, BA, the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Portis comes in for Gallinari. Now here's Beasley. And it's flushed down.
And Beasley at 6'4", able to rise up and throw it down.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Doncic against Lillard. A deep 3. And it's Doncic missing.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off-performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Here's Portis for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
That's still lively. Now Gafford. To the middle. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Beasley misses.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And Irving, the bucket on the assist from Hardaway. Irving's got 9.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And again, it's the Bucks missing.
They're getting cold in here. This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Drills it from deep.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Portis. 8 points in his last timeout. They need this. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Middleton against Hardaway. And Portis comes to help. Here's Gafford. Banked it in off the glass. Gafford's got his first 2 points.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And now the Mavs on the run. They get it again. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Hardy's checked in. Beverly, the pass to Lopez. Connaughton outside. 40 seconds left in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. To stop the run. And Gafford with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. 32 seconds left in the first half of this one. Connaughton, right side. And stolen by Hardaway. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. It's scooped up. Tries again. And it's Gafford missing. Lopez passes to Crowder. To the wing, right side. It's Portis, high post. Over Washington. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks leading by 17 at the end of the period.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what are you saying?
They're getting a lot out of their bench. A lot. For the most part, the opponent's game plan is to take away the starters. But then, when your second unit comes in and plays with this type of intensity and torches the net, you created a whole new problem for the rest.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. The coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive effort. You need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Well, Brent, one area of the floor where the Bucks really shine is on defense.
Yeah, no question. This defense is one that just smothers you, and if you're not ready for it, they can come at you defensively in waves. They don't let you rebound. They pressure shooters, and they're going to make you work for every bucket.
And small and power forward, it'll be Middleton and Giannis. Malik Beasley is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there. Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they